Is a California city's lawsuit against a local HOA a sign of a coming trend? In this video, two of our experts will answer that question. Welcome to this HOAleader.com video chat with two of our experts. My name is Gabriella Flisco. Today, I'm joined by Carrie Timko of Missouri and Phaedra Howard of Minnesota. And this month, we're reporting on news from California, where a condo owner has sued the city of Santa Monica for failing to maintain sewers after they backed up into his unit. In response, the city countersued the HOA, the homeowner's HOA, saying it failed to install the proper equipment on the property and that contributed to the damage. So in this video, these two HOA lawyers will discuss whether it's common for HOAs and condos to get pulled into lawsuits between third parties and why that can be costly. So just a note, our experts are providing their insights based on the laws and the practices in their state. This is intended to provide you with some general guidance you can use. And if you run into a situation in your state, please consult a lawyer in your state. So with that in mind, let's jump in. Carrie, is it common for condos and HOAs to get pulled into lawsuits with other parties?
Absolutely. In fact, if there's anything that even tangentially touches an issue with the HOA, I think that any homeowners association or condo association can pretty much guarantee that they're going to be pulled in. Although the association doesn't necessarily have what one would consider deep pockets, they tend to have insurance, and a lot of homeowners realize that. So they're very often brought into litigation that they may not be a part of or should be a part of, just because they're seen as someone that may have insurance coverage that may settle the lawsuit.
Phaedra, what's the practice in your area? Do you see it also?
Yeah, I mean, we see not necessarily cities. I think this is a little unique. I would have thought perhaps that the homeowner would have gone after the association first, and maybe the association roped the city into the lawsuit, not the other way around. But yeah, I agree with Carrie that anytime, I mean, that's kind of the standard, sue anyone and everyone that could possibly be responsible, that you could try to make claims against, that you can, try to get to contribute to any settlement. I mean, that's a general tactic. It's not unique to homeowners associations.
And the question is, it's a risk for condos and HOAs because it costs money, even if you haven't done anything wrong. Is that right, Carrie? You have to defend yourself, and most associations don't have the budget for that.
That's absolutely correct. Most associations do not have the budget for it. And even if there is insurance in place, a lot of times there could be a high deductible. And what we oftentimes see is that homeowners associations don't want to file as many claims because the insurance industry is such that insurance becomes very expensive or almost impossible to get depending on the number of claims that are filed. So even though it's really important, if someone makes any kind of a claim against the association in writing, to tender that to the insurance carrier, a lot of times boards don't want to do that, which could open up additional costs in the future if the insurance company denies coverage for the defense.
Yeah, Phaedra, do you see that too? Hesitancy to report, but you should still do it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have those discussions with my boards all the time. I've got one right now that the same homeowner has made multiple claims against them. One against the association, one against the board president for essentially the same thing. So the insurance company did lump those two together, but now she's trying to make a fair housing claim and all kinds of other things. And it's like, do we even tender that? Because I told my board member, talk to the insurance company, and they said, no, if you have a second claim, we'll drop you and you won't get
Wow.
coverage. Or if you do, it's going to be triple. And this is just on the D&O. We're not even talking property policy.
All right. Well, on that happy note, that's great information, Carrie, Phaedra. Thank you. Listeners, be sure to click on the link below to watch the additional extended video where these experts discuss whether this situation in California should be a blazing siren for condos and HOAs, something we need to take care of.